Hey guys, it's Paul, combat veteran, MMA fighter, YouTuber, and caffeine addict. And today we are checking out Russian Badger's latest video, Built Different, Built Stupid. Let's get into it.
No, this video is sponsored by Opera GX. I'll tell you.
Okay, so some of you guys pointed out, man, these sponsors are really important for Russian Badger. I usually skip over them, but let's let it play.
More in just a couple minutes. Put the gnome away, Master Chief. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's a stupid achievement.
Let him finish the fight.
Whoa. Okay, did he mod this? Because right now he's fighting Elmo.
Oh my god, is that canon? That the Arkham Knight saved Master Chief from Elmo?
I wish it was.
Well,
It is now in Left 4 Dead.
carrying a gnome for the achievement?
That's like the worst YouTube clickbait title you could ever imagine.
Arkham Knight saves Master Chief from Elmo?
What's funny is that that's not the title that he went with.
Front of Shrek while carrying gnome?
Not clickbait gone wild. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay, I really want Raid Shadow Legends to sponsor at least one of my videos. So Raid Shadow Legends, if you're watching this, hit a friend up.
Buy a Ridge wallet. Bane, I didn't download Source. Bane, I'm stuck.
Welcome to the greatest horde shooter ever, Left 4 Dead 2. A game where, oh, you know what? I
Oh man, it's all the Payday crew.
think I read that wrong. I'm gonna take that one again. Welcome to the second greatest horde shooter ever, Left 4 Dead 2. A game that usually starts like, yeah, shooting zombies with guns is fun, and usually ends like, can't believe we shot Yoshi with a Smith & Wesson 500.
I love how his flashlight is Doge. Or is no, I'm sorry, it's Doge.
I'll admit that my dumb shit characterization of the game might be a little deranged given the number of mods I run.
Left 4 Dead 2 is a game where Otis from Barnyard kills Dallas and Payne.
You fucking Benedict Arnold, I'm riding with a turncoat. But if you'd like to see some of the worst mods ever made,
Stop fucking shoving me, you prick.
played by some of the best players to ever play, and we're talking skip prom to grind Sigma male level.
Okay, alright, I'm just gonna go on this rant. Okay, I don't know what the Sigma male is. That has no basis in science. That has basis in someone who made a really creative YouTube video who was just like, Sigma male grind set. Okay, bro. Yeah, I get it. We all have to study alone in the library. Okay, it's fine. But the alpha male thing is a mischaracterization and a misreading of wolf pack dynamics. And that's basically that the way this actually works is you have Papa Wolf who has a bunch of puppies with either a mama wolf or a couple of mama wolves. And when the male puppies reach the age of sexual maturity, then they go and form their own packs. It's not like it's not like these other adult wolves are like respecting the fact that the alpha wolf is like better dressed or drives a Ferrari or has like a overpays for his watch. That's not how this works. It's literally like the kids having to put up with their dad's shit, living at home while they're in college. That's what being an alpha male is. Being alpha male is just being the like half drunk father figure, like complaining about youth on TikTok, you know? Why don't you keep TikToking when you could get a job? You know? That's that anyway. So when you hear the guys talk about how they are alpha, just laugh. In fact, if you have good videos of people claiming to be alpha males, dude, come into the Discord, stick them in video suggestions. I really have this idea that I'm going to do like just me dunking on wannabe alpha males on YouTube because I think it's fucking great.
Players.
Don't care. Fuck you, Catherine. Prom probably sucked anyway. I was grinding Left 4 Dead.
I'd love to tell you about
No, bro, you gotta get vaccinated.
I'd love to tell you about Left 4 Dead 2.
You gotta explain this to the world, Badger.
Just before we get into things, thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. The world's first gaming web browser that's so awesome, it makes me want to explore. You see, unlike other web browsers that steal your computer's RAM and resources, give me your RAM! Get away from me, you goddamn demon! It has GX Control that allows you to limit how much RAM, CPU, and bandwidth it's using so gaming and browsing simultaneously doesn't set your computer on fire. And unlike other browsers that flashbang you with white backgrounds every time you open them, you can customize the color theme and force dark mode on every page, so you won't have to visit the eye doctor anymore. Though he is a pretty cool guy. Jawohl! It's even got dank.
Hey, it's our boy the medic. If you haven't followed the TF2 channel, you should, though he's terrible.
Integrations like GX Player for your favorite music service, Twitch to see when your favorite streamers are live,
Just gonna point this out, man. Opera is owned by the Chinese. That's all I'm gonna say.
and Discord for anybody
But if you got cash, you know what? Opera just hit a brother up.
sliding and or stampeding into your DMs. I know change is hard, but Opera makes it easy with quick import to bring all your settings like book.
Dude, they must have paid out the ass for TheRussianBadger to do like a, what are we at, like a minute and a half now?
Marks and passwords over from Chrome, and even a mobile version for syncing files, videos, and links. Download Opera GX via the link below and get my very own custom color theme and background so you can browse and game like never before. I'm no astronaut, but that sounds like a pretty smart idea. Thanks again to Opera GX for sponsoring this video.
Okay, I'm just gonna point this out. All right, astronauts are my favorite example of proof that any group of people is going to have some yahoos in it. And the classic story is the astronaut love triangle. That's right, there is a love triangle. I'm gonna say this was in like around the 2010s. A love triangle among 3 astronauts, and one of the female astronauts, who was exceptionally jealous of the other one, got it in her head that she was going to, I think, kidnap and or maybe like kill her romantic rival. And so she bought adult diapers, duct tape, like a knife and a crowbar, right? And began to drive across the country to hunt down her, again, romantic rival. I think she was arrested before she arrived. But again, this is America's elite astronaut corps. I want to say there was another allegation that an astronaut who was in orbit was going through a divorce, and her spouse actually hacked into their joint account, drained all of the funds, and like absconded, right? Which, when you're going through a divorce, like that's a big no-no. Like stealing your partner's, funds for living is not a great call. Also, wow, going through a divorce while in orbit is gotta be just an absolute boatload of work. I wonder if you can do like Skype calls with your lawyer from orbit. That would, I can't tell if as a lawyer that's like prestigious or a little sad.
Getting me away from Google Chrome. Left 4 Dead 2 is a game where 4 survivors of a zombie apocalypse rushing to catch a helicopter evac are, you guessed it. Oh shit, Left 4 Dead. Yes, Left 4 Dead.
Hey, we're still here! Hey!
Thought they were supposed to be getting us out of this shit.
Okay, helicopters don't come back when you yell at them. Valuable lesson. You 3 tuck that away for later. Now grab a weapon and follow me. This goddamn building's on fire.
Which means fighting your way out in search of a new salvation is your only option, whether that be a busted-ass boat, the military, or maybe even another helicopter.
Yeah, listen, if there's one thing we've learned from the past couple months, it's that trusting the military to evacuate you shouldn't be plan A.
Looked like the whirlybird was heading to the mall across town.
Helicopter! It is a helicopter! You call that thing a whirlybird one more time, I'll beat you so bad, your sister's gonna wish she never gave birth to you.
That's basically what my response would be, I'd like to believe. Though I would not be nearly so well dressed, as I don't live in Miami and am not a drug lord.
This isn't a dream team of zombie killers, but at least you've got Coach, the dependable positive one that's always ready to get a cheeseburger or give some words of encouragement.
So basically he's heavy, but they modified the sandwich slightly.
Come on now, let's just get through this shit.
Rochelle, the news producer, is cut from the same friendly and considerate cloth, who's probably the greatest woman on Earth, because she's probably the only woman left on Earth.
Hey, I'm here.
Ellis the mechanic is a storytelling youngster that most people find dummy stupid, but I beg to differ. You say naive, I say useful in an apocalypse.
Okay, I'm going to point this out, that there is actually a lot of utility to having a useless extra person. In the military, one of the things that we're trained to do in a what we call an MBC environment, an environment that's nuclear, biological, or chemical, where there's hazards, right? And the problem is you can't always tell when you've left, right? You know, somehow your gear goes off. It says, hey, we're detecting an organic, potentially dangerous compound in the area. Maybe your Geiger counter is going haywire or whatever. So you put on your full mop gear and you move out and continue mission. Well, mop gear has a 24-hour life before it can't be expected to absorb any more radiation or biological compounds. And your detection equipment also kind of has an upper limit, right? Like at some point, your Geiger counter is just going to absorb all the radiation it's going to absorb, right? Or your VX gas testing equipment is just going to all be tested out. And you're going to potentially end up in a situation where you say, hey, we have to find out if this environment is safe, right? Can we continue to advance on our mission even though our gear is about to go expire? Or do we have to turn back? And it's like, again, no fail mission type situations, no other plan. What they tell you is you have to instruct the least mission essential person to pop off their mask and take a deep breath, right? That's the only way to tell if ultimately you're at that point where you've got to know, you have no choice. You got to pick somebody. And you got to pick the least mission essential person, right? Which, as we point out, is not the same thing as the lowest ranking person. Again, if your lowest ranking person is your medic, that's probably not who you should have demask, you know?
Car? Just a car? That's like saying the Mona Lisa's just a sculpture or shit, man. That's like saying Jimmy Gibbs is just a driver. That's like saying the girl on the bridge is just a little pretty.
You know what I like best about your stories, Ellis? The sound they make when they stop.
And of course, Nick, the former con man gambler that's whiny, sarcastic, and never impressed by anything ever. But don't let his harsh demeanor fool you, because underneath that fistful of rings and $3,000 suit, he's a real piece of shit.
That's great. I run into the 3 people in Georgia not carrying a gun.
With these 4, you'll be fighting your way through the South after every possible lifeline that can save you, including helicopters, boats, and bridges, with plenty of safe rooms along the way.
I'm telling you for the last goddamn time, lower the goddamn bridge, you greasy vest-wearing monkey.
And if you really want to get fucking fancy pants tactical...
We don't have time for this shit!
Alright, fine. So, how does a reasonable story like this suddenly involve goofy, unrelated shit like shooting Yoshi with a 500 Magnum or Iron Man whipping out a Glock 19?
Listen, man. Iron Man's prohibition against killing people. Wait, does he have that? Maybe they just don't have him kill people, like, brutally in the movies.
Still like to think that when Iron Man runs out of all munitions, he just pulls out a Glock 19.
Mods. Basically just mods. But if we're getting technical, the workshop. Because in your average horde shooter, it would take a shit ton of work to swap out one of the main characters for someone like Arthur Morgan.
God, just the fact that Rochelle is like mini Arthur Morgan.
Where's our money? I don't speak German either.
Everybody gangsted till Arthur Morgan start fanning Thanos with a Winchester. Smokes 12 packs of cigars to build up death.
But since this is a Valve game on the Source engine, it has access to this wonderful thing called the Workshop, which allows you to add maps.
Oh my god, yes. Dude, I would love to play Left 4 Dead with nothing but Team Fortress 2 characters. That would be awesome.
Weapons, characters, or any other mod you want. Hell, the model I'm wearing right now is from the Source Filmmaker Workshop, and so is this. And so is this. You want both your fists to suddenly turn into loaves of bread? Bang! Straight off the workshop.
I like how they're happy.
And I'm not gonna say that everything on the workshop is a good idea, but god damn it, is it ever frictionless to equip.
Why the fuck would you want Hitomi from Dead or Alive 5 as Francis?
And once you start clicking this button, you can't stop clicking this button, with Rochelle, Coach, Ellis, and Nick transforming into Pickles Cage, Battletoad,
Pickles Cage? Wait, I feel like that's Pickle Rick, man. You just gotta call it what it is.
Doomslayer, and Isaac Clarke before you know it.
I'm on my nefarious shit.
You have to be green. You must be green to be in this squad.
Yeah, bro. I'm a Battletoad.
You're a Battletoad.
I'm Battletoad.
Nice, dude. That's a really nice render of a Battletoad.
Thanks, Pickles Cage.
You're welcome.
Do I even need to tell you guys about the Battletoad meme from back in the day? This was okay. I guess this would have been maybe 15 years ago. Back before. This is like internet history lesson. Back before sites like 4chan and Something Awful were taken over by horrible degenerates, they were actually taken over by reasonable degenerates who were mostly just sort of like chaotic neutral. And one of the things that they would do is they would call pawn shops, particularly the gold and silver pawn shop from the iconic television show, and come up with elaborate ways to ask for Battletoads, often wasting considerable amounts of the employee's time, right? They would describe looking for an artifact that their kid had back in the day. They would try to describe it in like vague terms. It was a game with a green guy, and the name was something with an animal. Battletoads. Click. They would hang up. It was pretty classic, honestly. It's part of this like old internet that's kind of gone away. Harmless fun. Now no one has harmless fun. Everyone is just yelling at each other, and it's horrible. Except for me, except for this channel, right? This is pure wholesome.
I think you get the mod situation now. Me click green button, me turn thing that looks like this into thing that looks like this. Fucking brilliant. Let's move on to the bad guys, because no matter what they look like, and no matter what you look like, you're still gonna need to kill them if you hope to survive.
You're a cloaker. Oh, please! Oh, I got him into the wall! What the? Dallas came up from the depths and punched him into outer space.
The horde comes first, because they are everywhere all the time. And I know a single zombie isn't scary, but you're facing hundreds per chapter and thousands per campaign. I don't care if it's cheeseburgers, coaches, or regular-ass plain Jane zombies, 1,000 of almost anything is terrifying.
Bullshit. $1,000 is great.
Hamburgers! Oh, you gotta chill.
Hello, yes, Gabe Newell. I would like to turn your game into a fucking hodgepodge of whatever I think of.
Fuck out of my way, coach. You too,
Shrek? Dude, nice.
Shrek. My friends call me Coach. Oh my god. Coach's one weakness other than chainsaws. The Mossberg 680 for Modern Warfare.
The special infected are where it gets interesting, because unlike basic-ass regular zombies that are dumber than dirt, these guys can pin you. And please, Games Workshop, please, 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 don't sue me for making this joke, but
Brother, I am pinned here!
This means that once
Oh god, you're getting sued, brother. You're getting sued, man.
they've grabbed a hold of you, they aren't letting go until either a team...
I love how he, as someone who's not really that connected with Warhammer 40k, still knows that Games Workshop is horrible. That's how bad, actually, that their reputation has been damaged by this debacle.
Teammate saves you, or you're down on the ground bleeding to death. And although all 4 special infected do the same thing, they've each got a unique technique.
Meryl from Foxhound.
Do you hear that jingle? I happen to prefer the piano version myself. That means a hunter is nearby, a hoodie-wearing Superman that can leap over buildings and into your ribcage in a single bound. He's by far my favorite. Scary, I know, but he's super squishy and loves making loud noises before and during his jump. So no matter if it's a Cloaker, Elmo, Kermit the Frog, or Chuck E. Cheese, you'll hear him coming.
Okay, so if I do these mods, will everyone else that I'm playing with also experience these modded characters?
Oh my god, that's so scary.
I got this, bro. Watch me.
Or is it like you come into my game, you see my mods, right, if you're playing with me?
Good
No
one.
problems.
Good one.
Bro, I've been up and down long all game, my guy. Tickle that, Elmo. Oh god, I'm gonna die alone, aren't I?
Oh my, just that sound. Thanks, Spider-Man from PlayStation 1. Look at
This is great, actually. It's become so much more entertaining.
the hunter is. It's Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Charles. Oh my god, guys! I might have to play this. This is made my day.
Oh shit! Wow, thanks, Sanic.
Charleston
No,
Entertainment
get me off of Siren Head, please. Thanks, Batman. You too, Sanic. You really are a true
Sanic. Oh my god. Somebody in the Discord was saying they watched a 57-part documentary on Chris Chan, which I know Sanic is not a Chris Chan creation, but Sonichu is. And anyway, the point is, all this to say is that there's a lot of things on the internet that are basically the 40K equivalent of Chaos of the Warp, where like just that your exposure to them will drain parts of your soul and allow them to be consumed by like thirsting evil gods.
true friend. That's not my meme. That's Oscar on Twitter. He
A powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese has fallen.
calls him Charles Entertainment Cheese instead of Chuck E. Cheese.
Bro, it is Charleston Entertainment Cheese the third. The first brother died in the war. Put some respect on his name.
It'd be like this, like Korean War.
Charles Entertainment Cheese, I'm gonna melee you. Oh, I did not. That did not work. I am a genius. Oh no.
The smoker is far less intimidating, which may explain why I've got hours of badass hunter footage and like 10 seconds of smoker footage. You see, even his jingle sucks, but I guess that fits because
I love how Meryl is now smoking a cigarette like a true, like 1940s black and white film era bar piano man. You know, like Russian Badger just needs to be like, play us a little something with a pep in a step, you know, or some other thing. They're just like, da 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 da. That's what they need. They need some classic ragtime. What's the classic ragtime pianist's name? Charles something? Anyway, it's lost on me.
slurping is sort of his thing. He wraps you up with his long-ass tongue and reels you in from a distance, Japanese Spider-Man style.
No, I'm getting smoked. No, Bing, right-click me. Smoke. No, it's Japanese Spider-Man was pulling PS1 Spider-Man from Neversoft.
It's literally the meme of the two Spider-Man pointing at
Yes.
each other.
Japanese Spider-Man. Oh, weird. I appreciate that they kept the weird polygon, like, figures.
Literally the meme.
Getting a little more in your face, jockeys will hop on your back and ride you like Seabiscuit, wrangling you in any direction they want, which makes them a real bitch to get off. But he's especially easy to hear with his never-ending maniacal laughter, which is why I usually make him the Green Goblin.
Boring me, Spider-Man!
Jockey.
Is that friendly fire? I assume this is a friendly fire off kind of game. I'm sorry I have so few military technical comments because the military doesn't prepare you for this shit. That's probably why that every zombie movie depicts the military as like collapsing wholesale, because literally we have no tactics at all to deal with any of this.
There you go.
I'll get you, Spider-Man!
Chargers are the 10th Prestige veterans of beating their meat, with right arms the size of tree trunks ready to rock you like a freight train and smash you into ground chuck once they come to a stop.
I appreciate that it's a monstrified version of the like Coomer Wojak with his giant arm. Which, if you're on Grimdank, you've seen that there's a viral meme of a. Anyway, we don't need to talk about this more.
Your teammates aren't safe either, because even if he's grabbing somebody else, he can still truck other survivors backwards while sending his main target into a wall, off a ledge, or screaming off a bridge. So it's best to avoid his
Hummel, like what I would do to a sandwich if I really wanted to get it in my mouth fast. You know what
Hey. That's heavy sandwich.
I mean? I don't actually pummel sandwiches.
Badger's like a
Oh, that literally is heavy sandwich. Nice.
wood chipper for fucking Subway sandwiches.
Badger legitimately goes into
Yo!
Subway.
DK, nice. What's up, man?
I got him. I come into a room, I see an illuminated Doge face on Donkey Kong beating the meat off of Mickey.
Shrek. Shrek.
Oh, you're off the bridge, Spider-Man! Oh my god!
It's Mr. Crab. Oh my god, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Is this this is indeed really easy to do on Steam, I guess, in Valve?
Oh, I heard him. Oh my god!
That was scary as shit.
These 4 pinning special infected are supported by boomers, these bile-filled balloon zombies ready to vomit all over you or explode upon death, leaving you partially blinded and a mouth-watering target for a horde of zombies. So if you happen to see Otis from Barnyard, make sure you blast his ass from a distance.
Oh my
I don't even know what Barnyard is, man.
god, it's Otis! Show yourself, you coward. I'm gonna set you on fire.
You have an M4 Asimov.
Otis, come back here. Otis! I killed him with a Minware Asimov M4.
What is an Asimov M4? I mean, I know who Asimov is, right? The iconic science fiction writer, author of the Foundation series and I, Robot. One of the earliest, basically just a philosopher of AI, right? I mean, imagine writing about computer morality in the 1950s, right? Like, pretty neat stuff.
As God intended.
Hearing the dozens of boomer voices.
And he actually explored some really cool things, like about how AI can think. He predicted, for example, that simple AIs with pre-programmed in rigid success parameters, right, would settle into weird equilibria in situations that they weren't familiar with. So his classic example was an AI that said that a robot couldn't harm himself, but couldn't allow a human to come to harm. And there was like a weird, like, special type of radiation that like harmed the robot, but did like a negligible amount of damage to a human, the equivalent of like getting a mild sunburn, right? This, again, it's science fiction. And so the robot had to balance those two rigid protocols of self-protection and not allowing a human to come to harm by actually, in the story, right, settling out into a distance that was like basically allowing the robot to experience a marginal amount of harm offset by their ability to rescue the human from harm. So they would try to save the human, but they would realize, oh, the human's actually fine and I'm being harmed. They would retreat, and the programming just set them into an equidistant orbit, which is funny because now when we look at modern machine learning, we see sometimes when you don't get your parameters programmed right, you end up with AIs that solve their problems in really bizarre ways. Like there was one that was trying to experiment with evolution, and it tried to provide a set of wind conditions that incentivized flying. They wanted the AI to evolve flight. But because of the way the wind conditions were put, the AI would actually create these like animals that were basically just blocks on a stick, and they would flip really hard, and it would meet the wind conditions for flight. So anyway, all that to say, Asimov was actually probably like a legit, honest genius.
Voice lines from the survivors in our modern political climate never gets old. This game truly was ahead of its time.
We got a boomer!
Oh man, that sounds like a boomer.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I'm just looking.
Leave it alone.
Just
That-
like being at
that-
the zoo. Oh,
JoJo.
Exhibit.
Nice.
We
what?
have it for you.
How about a round of golf?
I couldn't stop! Oh my god, I had the
I love how he said, how about a round of golf, the most boomer line of all time.
Smith & Wesson 500 Bone Crusher. Of course I was gonna do it. God damn it. God damn it. You can't just put Otis from Barnyard on the other side of some glass and a Smith & Wesson 500 Bone Crusher in my hands and not expect me to blow his stupid cow
That
head
was
off.
literally neuron activation.
It's just some like primal desire.
Spitters are the other supporting special infected that basically spit Mountain Dew Molotovs and noxious acid at you and are definitely difficult to hear but have the most memorable tune. And they also have a tendency to crash my game anytime I try to mod them. So for some weird reason you were specifically excited about me blasting spitters in the mouth? I've got some bad news. 4 specials that can pin you, supported by 2 specials that can impair you, are rounded out by 2 boss special infected that are on opposite ends of the spectrum. The Witch is a teeny tiny crying woman that can insta-down you if you disturb her with damaged light or even prolonged eye contact. So either nuke her ass into oblivion with a flurry of damage or completely leave her alone.
Want to watch me fucking crown this witch real quick, Badger? Watch
Yes,
this.
yes, I'll turn my flashlight off.
I love how he's got the T-pose. I can't tell if that's like a troll, like it's an actual character model, like a mod. Because I see that all the time in Team Fortress 2, right? But I think it's actually deliberate. I think it's supposed to be like funny, which it is.
Ain't no thing.
Okay, you ready? You ready? Oh, or just, wow, you just cut her in half. I can't believe that Arkham Knight just cut off Donald Duck's head with a chainsaw. It's fucking nuts.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
And on the other hand, the tank, who unlike the witch, cannot be ignored. With such hulking strength, he can tear concrete out of the ground and throw it at you, slap you hundreds of feet off terrain, and normally takes a whole team to kill.
Oh no, I don't want any part of that.
Is that some sort of like Minecraft character? I don't even know half of these characters, honestly.
He wants his Robux, Batman. He wants his
Oh, he's like a Roblox character. Okay.
Robux. Oh god, this thing is fucked, right?
There's literally nothing.
Me, so that's not very cool.
I know these 9 nightmares don't sound like fun, but the weapons you have to obliterate them definitely are, ranging from silly shit to deadly shit to silly deadly shit.
There is nothing wrong with my AK, that's your monitor. Fuck you.
Throwables are a great place to start, with pipe bombs, Molotovs, and boomer bile that can get you out of a jam and kill dozens in a single click, though mine usually
I love how he's modded them to be Monster Energy.
look like chickens, white monster, or mollies from CSGO.
Okay, White Monster is the best monster because it's sugar-free. It's extra healthy.
Just go, bro. Just leave. All right, I'm mauling mid. Oh god, pipe bomb.
It's a fucking chicken.
No, look at them. They just want the chicken.
You know how he just killed a bunch of Among Us characters.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a monster down there. I mean an actual monster, not the big giant monkey. I mean like the Monster energy drink. Go get the monster, Doom guy. I trust you.
I got this, bro. Hey, yo, call me, bro.
I am an amphibian.
Wrong. Oh my god, wrong amphibian-based franchise. Come on, guys.
Oh, there's a smoker. No fucking way! No way! Oh my god, into a spitter. Fuck this stupid fucking game.
He's an amphibian. He needs to keep moist.
Yes, with the ultimate liquid that provides moisture.
Melee secondaries.
Okay, I'm just going to point this out. Monster Energy is terrible as a caffeine source. Actually, so when I first started drinking a lot of caffeine in the military, I started as an energy drink person. The military, at least the 2010s military, everyone loved energy drinks. And I actually got to the point, though, they were so loaded with other stuff like vitamins and electrolytes, plus caffeine's naturally a diuretic, pulling water out of your system, that I started to have like some pretty bad like dehydration type system issues, and I actually like worried at one point about like kidney stones. And so I was like, you know, I need something that's just caffeine water, which is of course coffee. So that's how I became a coffee fiend.
Are available, and I know it may sound foolish to use anything but firearms in a zombie apocalypse, like duh, Glock 17 go bang bang. But these things are a godsend while you're surrounded. You won't friendly fire your teammates, which is a gigantic problem, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. That seems like a huge problem.
You do that again, and I will bury you alive.
And the mods are top notch. Like, you mean to tell me that you don't want to kill zombies with a hyper beast karambit alongside Batman carrying a literal bat? Give me a fucking.
Listen, I've had some serious issues with the player Bat, who uses a bat to kill me, stream snipe me actually, on Team Fortress 2, which I'm still not tired of it. It's sort of hilarious, and it's extra satisfying because, you know, I play Pyro and then try to burn him alive.
Fucking break.
All right, this seems like a good second. Yo, I got him with the karambit. Oh, another one. Another one. No one's safe. I hear Shrek. I'm getting.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out too. The downward knife direction knife doesn't make any sense tactically, right? Think about it. Think about the way your wrist works, right? Yes, this looks really cool, but this is not like a natural motion. And look, if you were to extend your arm as far out as possible, you would lose. You would lose distance, right, on your slash. You would have to get needlessly close to your opponent. And I know a lot of people claim that, oh, you reach in and you whip it out and you slash them right across. But that's not really how that shit works, man. Like, if you can do this, and that like fraction of a second is the difference between life and death, then like your sheath isn't secure. You know what I mean? Something's gonna have to hold that knife in a sheath, right? So, and it's not gonna make a huge difference to reach in, instead of grabbing it this way, grab it this way so that it extends out, so that as you extend your hand, you get an extra blade length of slashing distance. Not only that, but look, I can slash like a limited number of ways, whereas when it's facing outward, right, you have a lot more range of motion in which you can effectively deliver blows. So all this to say that those sort of blade down, plus it's easier to stab yourself, man. It's actually really easy to stab yourself especially when you're drawing it out, because it's blade down, right? So the danger is like just so considerable. Those are just terrible weapons, and they're only basically useful in video games.
Getting him with the karambit.
Does that sound good to you?
Pickles Cage with the karambit. What will he do?
Okay, see, he's holding that properly. Blade out, point out, away from the pickle.
You like my knife?
Oh, way to go, Batman with a baseball bat. Couldn't have done it without you.
They don't call me Batman for nothing.
But the ultimate secondary has to be the Magnum pistol, which is technically a Desert Eagle that I reskinned as a Smith & Wesson 500 Bone Collector that I mistakenly called a Bone Crusher like a fucking moron, but whatever. Any secondary?
I have no idea what that is. Is that a video game weapon, or is there a real Smith & Wesson 500 called the Bone Collector? Because I feel like legally that may be problematic for a gun manufacturer.
With an 8-round capacity that can one-shot any common infected on any difficulty always has a place in my waistband.
Oh, it's the Smith & Wesson.
Smith & Wesson 500 Bone Crusher or whatever it's called.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
I love how it has Picatinny rails. Like, you're going to add like a scope onto your Smith & Wesson 500. Like, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing with pistols. When the barrel length is like this, you're not going to get enough turns to really be accurate past about 50 meters. And so I see the appeal of like the laser sight. But beyond that, other than for competitive pistol shooters, there's almost no reason to have this sort of like optics on a pistol. It's ridiculous.
Yo, get Yoshi!
Your bullet itself won't have enough accuracy at distances in which an optic will be useful, right? A pistol, it's a secondary close quarters weapon designed to put a lot of rounds quickly into an area.
I got him with the 500 Magnum. I can't believe we shot Yoshi with a Smith & Wesson 500. Oh my God.
Why did y'all execute Yoshi like that, bro? You could just ask for him to put me down nicely.
And primaries are totally off the rails, because even without mods, there's SMGs, pump shotties, auto shotties, assault rifles, battle rifles, grenade launchers, machine guns. Dog, they've got the sniper rifles from CSGO and Source. What else do you want?
Wow. That's taking it back, dude. I remember Counter-Strike Source, dude. The AWP, they called it the auto sniper. People hated it.
The best of the best!
And with mods, anything is possible. Virtually anything. We're talking AA-12, ACR, and M82 Barrett from Modern Warfare 2. I don't know how many of you remember 2009, but I'm pretty sure the
Jesus. How old am I, dude? I remember 2009.
ACR killed more people than car accidents that year.
Rangers lead the way.
Come here, Larry.
Fucking, oh my God. I had a long thing with just Call of Duty's like weird fixation on being like Army Rangers, like Army Rangers, Navy SEALs, Delta Force. Like, okay, dude, cool. Yes, Grandma, Delta Force. They were really cool. Like, they're so cool. Oh, they have the best gear. Oh. Sorry, it drives me crazy. The level of like fetishizing people do for that like certain tier of direct action unit, you know. Which is hilarious to me, because it's like, especially in like 2005 and 6 in Iraq, there's some meme page somewhere on Instagram that I actually get a kick out of, and it's just this like salty old infantry grunt who just dunks on like modern SEALs, where it's just like, or like modern like special ops types who are just like, where he'll be like, you know, Navy SEALs today, where's my book deal I need to get my hair cut. This will look great on the gram. And it's like infantry soldiers in '06. Be like, why do we need more than 10 people in Solder City? Like, what are we going to do with those extra 4 bodies, right? Like, like just how insanely reckless, like, you could be. You'd be like, oh, a 9-man squad? Yeah, that's enough to patrol through Solder City. We'll see you in 6 miles, right? Like, it was actually like the Wild West. Shit that the Navy SEALs, as far as I know, would never touch now, right? Now it's like 16-man patrols, required fixed wing assets on call, on standby at all times, right? Back then it was just like, what? You're going to get a fixed wing? Like, there's like 2 of those in theater, you know?
Oh, you ran into a fire hydrant, you fucking moron! Bill died holding a Modern Warfare 2 ACR? It has such a loud sound. Oh, that's scary. You gotta move it! Otis, you rat bastard! Yo, Zoe with the Modern Warfare 2 M82 Barrett!
Reloading!
And
I love how she's hip firing the Barrett.
That isn't even that weird. When you can equip the shotgun from Doom 2 with authentic sound, melee, and reload animations, a couple guns.
Wait, oh my god, Doom 2. Oh my god, it's like 3 pixels. That's hilarious.
For Modern Warfare 2 really isn't that weird.
This is great.
Thanks, Batman, for the friendly fire. I'll shoot that stupid fucking guinea pig for you. Guinea pig. Can I? Yeah! I hit him backwards. Hell yeah. Reloading!
Okay, I'm like physically ill from watching this like really janky reload sequence.
Very, very deep double-barrel shotgun. You would not believe how many shells I can fit in here. Watch me ice this fool. Ice!
Yeah. Weird is what I did to my grenade launcher by taking an M79 Thumper and turning it into a Pepsi can firing abomination that isn't.
Okay, I'm just going to point this out, man. I don't even know if they still have M79 Thumpers, right? They got replaced with the 203, and now they got replaced again by, it's called like the XM23 or something, but it's not, it doesn't exist, like, no. They don't have them. And I don't know where you'd find one, because I don't think they're legal, right? You can sometimes modify your like SKSs into golf ball launchers or other like Soviet era weapons that were designed to have like a sort of grenade launcher attachment, which someone's of course remanufactured them into golf ball launchers. But you need blank rounds to do it, right? It's sort of a pain.
Entirely propelled by Mentos. That shit is weird.
Yo, I found it! Oh, check it out! It's a Pepsi launcher. It launches Pepsi cans with Mentos.
Is Pepsi okay?
It loads Mentos into it. By the way, we were at this pizza place called Bojo's in Colorado with Goose. He asked for a rum and Coke. She asked if rum and Pepsi was okay, and he had an existential crisis.
I mean, to be fair, if good rum and Coke needs Coke, but usually, okay, so here's the thing. In South America, for those of you that aren't from South America, or really anywhere not in the United States, in the United States, the government subsidizes corn growers to the point where almost anyone growing corn can turn a profit, right? Like, you could grow one stalk of corn, and the government would subsidize you that you would still make, like, a quarter on it or something. Right, so even if you just converted your backyard to like 1/3 of an acre of corn, you would probably get an absolute boatload of tax breaks and subsidies. All that has created this incentive for the U.S. to produce an absolute metric fuck ton of corn. And as a result, America has more stupid corn products that should never have existed. These are like affronts to God, right? It's such an affront that they've managed to discern a chemical process how without sugar they can take corn and turn it into corn syrup, turn it into a fake sweetener that should never exist, right? These things are literal parodies because, you know, the powers that be have given humanity sugarcane. We have a sweetener. It grows in the ground. We never needed to make corn into something sweet, and to do so is a frighteningly complex chemical process. All this to say, Coca-Cola, though, why would they use real sugar when they can get corn syrup for nothing? So in America, all of our Coke and Pepsi is made with corn. In contrast, every other civilized country, right, including everything south of the Mexican border, has actual sugarcane Coke. So when you make a rum and Coke there, it actually hits different. It really is good. Like and you don't appreciate how chemically, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's no iteration of Coke or Pepsi that isn't a chemical cocktail. But it's way less chemically when you have real sugar in your Coke. Plus, rum is already a molasses-derived distilled liquor, or distilled spirit. So it really just sort of is like they were separated and brought back together in this form, and it's awesome.
Is at the table. Oh, it's Siren Head. Oh my God! No!
Also, I pointed this out that real 40 millimeter grenades have like a 50 meter, or I think a 25 meter minimum arm distance, and so like using it against hordes of zombies probably wouldn't happen.
I'll get him off. Just wait. Kaboom!
Like that was like 5 meters.
Yeah, fuck you, Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
Again, in the real world, if you did that, the shooter would be concussed, his buddy would be dead, and he would probably be dead too from like shrapnel.
Oh, Charles Entertainment Cheese got it. There it is! You found the propane tank! What you got there, Batman? I'm gonna hit the Voltorb.
Hey, that's actually what real exploding propane tanks do.
It doesn't have to be weapons either, because pain pills and adrenaline shots, which give you temporary boosts like health and speed, can be turned into the most delicious drink on earth with the exception of Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, and I think you can guess what it is.
Yes, I found the pills. You know what my pills are?
This motherfucker
Yo,
got
they have
beans!
physics! They have physics! They even jiggle around!
Yes, Gabe knew I'd like to file a complaint. I was halfway through Dark Carnival when I whipped out my beans and a bunch of zombies started pointing and laughing at me and said, "This motherfucker eating beans." Please.
Okay, you guys know the gosh, I think it's actually green text from, again, Golden Age 4chan. There was never a Golden Age, but there was an age where it wasn't horrible. About somebody being laughed at for eating beans. I think it could also be a Reddit thread. I'm not certain.
Like to return your game right now.
Why is it? You just say the word beans, and then chat just erupts with, "This motherfucker eating beans!" Like, immediately.
Beans aren't even the end of the shitposting, because minute details like your flashlight can be customized, which I would definitely not recommend.
What am I looking at?
Oh my God, it's like, am I having a stroke?
POV, you lost your schizophrenia medication.
Oh my God, my cheems are sideways.
Tiny Cheems, look at him.
But once you start equipping Among Us shit, it's the beginning of the end. Like, we made our health kits into a mini Amogus, and there was no recovering from that.
What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Amogus?
Shut the fuck.
Through my incredibly high tolerance for dipshit mods, I managed to find some real gems in the workshop, including Sanic as a two-dimensional object.
Oh my God, he's so thin. Oh, yeah.
That's great.
That's the text on
Come
it too.
on, step it up.
Oh my God, Rochelle. PS1 Neversoft Spider-Man is cursed enough, but just seeing your leg, you limping. Oh my God, you limping is disgusting.
I'm injured. I need some help.
Got a problem?
Oh, he has Minecraft TNT.
I guess not.
Battletoad is an obvious choice because much like my main man, Coach Gaming, not to be confused with regular Coach, he has no neck. How the hell are zombies gonna bite you in the neck when you don't have one? Exactly. Top tier choice.
It's Coach Gaming.
This used to be a nice neighborhood.
Good thing I got my main man to back me up, Calvin.
He looks so ominous.
Oh my God.
His eyes and his neck are so good, chat.
What do you mean his eyes are good, bro? He is soulless.
They're like googly eyes, right?
Battletoad.
Just reminds you of the fact that you could stick googly eyes on anything and people will like weirdly anthropomorphize it. Again, if you want to play if you want to like role play Mechanicus in your apartment, stick googly eyes on your toaster and you'll realize you slowly start talking to it. You'll be like, "All right, don't over toast this bagel, toaster," and it's googly eyes looking at you.
Woke up this morning and chose violence.
There came a point where my shitposting crusade ran so deep and I had so many mods running that I accidentally made my squad the Payday Gang without any animations, and I mean any animations.
Geronimo, motherfuckers!
Down bag, caught in 4K.
Oh my god! What?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my What are you doing?
This is just hilarious. I don't even have good commentary.
This is definitely what sleep paralysis is like.
And chat says I'm down bad, bro. I'm not down bad. I'm ascended, bitch.
Bane, I'm missing my textures. Bane! Bane!
Bane, I didn't download Source. Bane, I'm stuck.
Bane, what do you mean I need Gmod? That's how I revive you? What?
You and I aren't so different, Badger.
What am I looking at? You don't even swing. You don't even. You just run into people. Like you're just slaughtering the entire hallway without moving. I mean,
this is like this must be what like the Emperor feels like when he just wants to stop people's hearts.
you're moving laterally, but that's it. That's it. Yeah, nothing happens. You are just standing there spectating. Oh my god! Look at this dude. Look at him.
Oh my God.
What is happening over there?
Yeah, I'll swing on him.
You are so
Wow.
incredible. I'm pretty sure you just fucking despawned.
Because you don't have any animations, you just were like a static pose, just flying through the air. Please don't tell me we're...
This is like some sort of like horrible god, right? Some sort of ascended man, just like Dr. Manhattan, just moving through the world, just exploding people that come near him, right? Like evil Dr. Manhattan.
We're dying here, bro.
I
At least
think
Badger's
we
gotta
might,
make it. Just jump in, bro. Just go. There's no way the entire Payday Gang died on the hospital.
At the end, Heavenly even showed us what a Sigma male grind set looked like by single-handedly countering a smoker, killing a tank, fending off hundreds of cheeseburgers, and rescuing Noam Chomsky all at the same time.
Alright, just say when, I'll start unloading.
Oh my god!
You know the best part? That wasn't even me. That was my stand. Oh, platinum! Badger, I'm a Sigma male. I spent 6,000 hours on Left 4 Dead 2. I skipped prom.
Sigma male grind set.
Became my own PE gym teacher. Turn that mindset into a grind set, Jimbo. Oh, shit! Yo, Sigma
I got him, I got him, I got him.
Once again, the Sigma male's being brought down by the betas around him.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I just hate it. I mean, I love the fact because it's so stupid.
Play the game called Jotaro abandons all of his comrades. Just go.
Yeah,
Just go. Just
I'm a
go.
bit of a Sigma male. I told you.
Oh, no! Oh my god! How did you get him? How did you get him?
Man, Chomsky! We're leaving! Jolene, we're... Get the fuck off! Get
Into the helicopter. Oh my god! You killed the tank? Just jump! Jump 2 feet, you fucking idiot! Come on! Get it off me! We all got the achievement too.
I told y'all! Sigma male!
Damn, you actually got 4,000 hours.
Turn that mindset to a grind set, brother.
Now, after experiencing that level of zombie killing skill,
Okay, I don't know anything I put 4,000 hours into. Like, maybe my day job.
along with some of the dumbest, most brain-dead piece of shit mods that the workshop has to offer, I can finally say with complete confidence that Among Us is the worst. There is no meme. There is no joke. Making a survivor into an Amogus is despicable, and I'm glad he got repeatedly team killed by the Doomslayer. I'm genuinely happy about it.
Oh, why are you so small? Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away
Oh my god,
from me.
that is literally the most sus thing I've ever seen in my life.
They're so big. Why are they Germa? What the fuck?
Why do you have an MP40?
Don't you?
Yo, get him, Mickey, get him! Get him out of the ground!
I live, bitch.
Come get this bang. Come get this bang energy. Why are you so fast?
Oh my god, I definitely want mods where everything is just variants of energy drinks.
I got him. What are you doing to that AK?
Whatever I need to
back away from your ass. No, don't do that. This is so terrifying. Who let you grab that?
I'll fucking do it again.
Why you got such a fat ass, Mickey?
God damn.
Oh my
Don't
god.
like that at all.
I can't fucking deal with this.
Hate you.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Left 4 Dead 2. I just want you to know I hate you.
You know that something's wrong when Isaac Clarke with an M1 Garand, a chicken, and a 1911 from Modern Warfare is the least weird thing that you're seeing in this game. Why are you looking at the bean like that? You are just so intimidating.
Oh, don't worry, young one. I'll retrieve you. My life.
I want you to know that Left 4 Dead 2 is an incredible game on its own without a single mod that I highly recommend you play even if you don't have friends. Even if you're just playing with AI, it's still plenty worth it.
Yeah, look, Ellis, all women are emotional wrecks who will eventually kill you, okay?
Oh, shut up, Nick.
What you saw here today is a completely warped version of the game because my brain just isn't capable of modding responsibly. Most players build mods into the game to slightly enhance the experience, and I just can't do that. I was trying to make a version of Left 4 Dead 2 that was built different, and I ended up just making something that was built stupid.
I'm just built alternatively, constructed alternatively.
Constructed in an...
This is he is the Thunder Warrior of this whole situation, right? Built little weird, highly effective, but real problematic.
Unorthodox fashion.
Built stupid.
Crafted without the preset parameters.
Y'all built different. I'm built incorrectly. I'm
Like in Astartes, it's not taken to half his organs.
just raw in every way.
I should not exist.
I should not exist.
And that's about it. I'd like to thank you so very much for watching. Please,
Guys, be sure to check out your boy Russian Badger. I always put the link down below, man. The dude deserves a million views. He has 3 million, so he's doing fine. But that said, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the merch store down below. Join us on the Discord. The Discord is where the fun is at. Also, I have memberships now. You see that join button right next to the subscribe, and those memberships will get you access to exclusive rooms on the Discord. They will let you access, submit and vote on my Friday video. Right now, we actually have few enough members that I'm literally just asking people like, hey, what do you want me to do? And I basically do it. That said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.